Abortion and the consequences of the overturning of Roe v. Wade continue to be a topic of debate amongst many, including Governor Kristi Noem, who generated some buzz for an appearance on CNN where she was discussing the situation of a 10-year-old Ohio girl who had to travel out of state for an abortion after she was raped.
State House reporter Austin Goss giving us a look at that interview as well as reaction from the governor's gubernatorial opponent from our Pure Newsroom.
During an interview with CNN over the weekend, Governor Kristi Noem was presented with a situation in Ohio, where a 10-year-old girl became pregnant after being raped and had to travel to Indiana for an abortion.
Every single life is precious. This tragedy is horrific. I can't even imagine. I've never had anybody in my family or myself gone through anything like this. I can't even imagine. But in South Dakota, the law today is that the abortions are illegal except to save the life of the mother.
Noem's response generated a firestorm of attention online, including from Noem's gubernatorial opponent, Jamie Smith.
There's nothing compassionate with Governor Noem's policy on the 10-year-old who's pregnant. This is exactly why I believe that some exceptions need to be granted, and this is one of those cases. There are so many different cases like this that it's really hard to narrow it down.
Noem would go on to say in the same interview that rapists, like the one in this instance, ought to be seriously punished. Noem and many other state Republicans have put an emphasis on making policy that will help families post Roe v. Wade. For example, when asked about paid family leave, Noem said the time is right to implement it in South Dakota.
South Dakota has not had a broad, expansive policy like several other states do, and I think that's a debate that we'll continue to have. Many times it's the financial cost, the medical cost, and the leave policy that many people have a tough time supporting, but I think in South Dakota that the time is right.
I mean, it's a tough issue. It's a very personal issue, and I believe that the government should stay out of the doctor's office, and this is clearly a decision that needs to be made by doctors and patients, and this needs to protect people.
In Pierre, Austin Goss, Dakota News Now.